going liberal now. Go big or go home. Fucking point. What's the point in being in a monogamous relationship anymore? What is the fucking point? There is no point. Even conservatives are going liberal now. Go big or go home. People in church and in religion are doing liberal things. They used to be conservative, but conservatism is not what it used to be. It's slowly becoming liberal. Is there such thing as a conservative liberal? Seems that shit is happening little by little. People that used to be conservative and had conservative values are realizing that in order to make ends meet, make that money, they have to do liberal things. People years ago, I say 20, 25, 30 years ago, who wouldn't practice the things that they're practicing these days, are practicing those things that they swore that they would never do. But because of paying bills and, you got to pay your mortgage, your rent, food, your car payments, and things like that, you basically sell out, but it's not considered selling out anymore, because of certain circumstances, you start to do things that you would normally do. So your conservative ways have changed into liberal ways to make ends meet so you can actually live in this world. So you'll have the things that you need, the basic necessities. The basic necessities now you have to sell yourself out to get. Basic stuff, basic living, a roof over your head. You got to do something now that was considered immoral 20 years ago is now accepted because of circumstances, because you need it now to survive. So the conservative is changing into the liberal. And people will sign on and support you because they have to do it too. They have to join in. So they won't look or frown upon your behavior because they're doing exactly the same thing. And who can judge anybody, right? Who can judge anyone? We all live under the same umbrella. We all going through the same shit at the same time, trying to feed our families, raise our children, pay for the basic things, like I said, a roof over your head, shelter, food, a car so you can get to work. Anything over that, people are even going to other levels to get those things above and beyond necessities. But just the basic stuff, people are going to extremes to get. A girl that wouldn't necessarily become a stripper 25, 30 years ago is doing it now without even thinking about it. It just comes, no conservative values, straight liberal. Do your thing. Get that money. Pay your bills. Pay your way through college or whatever. Get that car. Buy them shoes. Get that house. Keep it moving. it seems that people have they have naturally been or had their inhibitions lowered somehow, maybe at birth or before birth, prenatal. Maybe there's prenatal things that happened to change their brain chemistry, or postnatal to change their brain chemistry, so that they are more apt to, just conform really quickly without even thinking about it. Just do. Don't think about it, just do it. You don't even have in your mind the idea of not doing it. Just automatic. Snap your fingers, it's done. Seems that's what is happening now in the world with people. All this acceptance. But it's just getting crazy. But it's going to be looked at as though it's not crazy. If millions of other people are doing it, it's not going to be considered bad behavior because millions of people are doing it. It becomes the norm. Like 25, 30 years ago, it wouldn't be considered the norm because the majority wasn't participating in the behavior. But now, because the majority of people are participating in the behavior, it becomes the new normal. And the behavior is accepted. Even people that wouldn't do it, wouldn't participate in the behavior, they won't say anything against the people who are participating in the behavior because they don't want to be ostracized out of civilization or whatever, out of society. They don't want to be, to lose their livelihood. So they just, accept it, say they're going to accept it, the behavior, and they keep it moving. But it just seems that people, conservative people, are converting to liberalism. That's what's happening. That's what I see. A wave of liberalism